guys, welcome back to another video of me, Suaj7, and today my friends, we are back on Terraria, the road to 1.4, and this is going to be absolutely awesome, because today, we are going to be heading over to the dungeon, where we are hopefully going to be able to get bones, in order to get ourselves a full set of Necro Armor. Now, Necro Armor is the armor that we require in order to get better range damage. So, as you can currently see, I've got the silver armor, a full set of it, and it does give us a good amount of defense. However, it doesn't actually give us any bonuses that are going to be beneficial for when we are using ranged weapons. So that's why I want to get myself that Necro Armor, and then we can actually start thinking about going down to Hell and taking out the Wall of Flesh. So, first of all, I just want to cover that I have tried to record episode 4 already. However, I didn't really like the commentary that I did, so I've decided not to release that as a video as such. Instead, what I'm going to do is shortly you will see on screen a little montage of my fight against Skeletron. So yeah guys, that has been the montage. I hope you did enjoy it. After the montage, I did enter the dungeon. I did manage to take out some angry bones. I managed to gather some bones. I haven't got loads, so I am going to still have to go back there in today's episode. And I did also manage to get a rare drop, and that drop consisted of an ancient Necro helmet. And oh my goodness, dudes, I am so happy that we managed to get this. It doesn't actually do anything different compared to the other Necro helmet that you can make, although the only difference is visually it does look a little bit different. Now when we get a full set of this armor, it will give us 16 defense, which is going to be very, very helpful when it comes to taking out the bosses. Now as you can see, I have been down to Hell and I have been doing a lot of work off camera, and I've managed to make this run. I would call it like a run, I don't know, like a platform actually, all the way across this big portion of Hell, and hopefully we are going to be able to spawn in the Wall of Flesh. Then we're going to be able to beat the Wall of Flesh, and we will sadly have to sacrifice our resident guide, Kyle, who is, you know, oh my goodness, he's a good friend. He's been here since episode 1. Kyle, I'm so sorry, Kyle. I didn't mean it. I didn't want to kill you. We're going to go ahead and jump cut over to the dungeon and see if we can gather some bones. So at the moment, I need 110 bones. I'm doing good for cobwebs. And then we're going to be able to make ourselves the Necro breastplate and the Necro Greaves, which is going to give us the full set. Now, hopefully, if this doesn't take too long to gather, then I might take on the Warflesh in this episode. If I do not get to do it in this episode, definitely will be entering hard mode in the next episode. So I hope you guys will enjoy that. But first of all, let's get on with what we have to do today. Let's go and explore the dungeon. We are here at the dungeon. Let's get ready to go inside. Now, a lot of you guys are probably thinking, why don't you try and search for the water bolts, which is another book a bit like the Demon Scythe? And the simple answer is, I could get it, but I'm not going to bother because I don't want to be a mage. And I don't want to get any more magic weapons, because I know as soon as I start getting loads of magic weapons, like my main Let's Play on the Xbox edition, I'll most probably start transferring over to actually trying to be a mage. And I want to be a ranger for once in the series, so that's why I'm going to try my hardest to just stick to having ranged weapons, and I'm not going to go through the process of getting that stuff. So yeah, anyways, as you can see, we are inside, obviously, and at the moment, nothing's really spawning, but we're pretty good because we are able to get deeper, and the deeper we go, the more things that will spawn. And you're probably thinking, James, you're a little bit insane for saying that, because these guys are pretty damaging, you know. So why would you want loads of them to spawn? Well, simple answer, as you all know, is just going to be that it's going to be easier to gather them, or gather the bones, if more spawn. And there is actually a bone right there, 2 bones for it to be exact. And I just need to be careful because I keep getting stuck down here. I'm not going to lie, I keep getting stuck down here. It's really not good, and I keep, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna need to take a potion here, and it's just, I need my mana. I need my mana. My mana is not, but yeah, I need my bow. Right, do you know what, I need arrows. That's what I need to do. I was actually, as you can see, we are completely stocked on different arrows now, so we should be okay. I mean, if I die again, then I am just all out a banana, but we should be good. So we're gonna go straight into the dungeon, and this time I brought some blocks with me so that I can actually build on my way down and actually stop myself from falling to my death, which is what seems to happen every time I walk in there. Anyways, also I managed to get a gold key, and there's a chest here, so we're going to go ahead and open that up. We have a shadow key, awesome, so we can now open up chests in HAL, which is awesome. We've got ropes, we've got iron bars, we've got some lesser healing potions, and basically not a lot of great stuff there, just that bone welder. But yeah, anyways, we got stuff. That's all that matters, right? It doesn't matter if it's great or not, but, you know, we're not too bothered. So let's just quickly grab that chest as well, because I didn't realise they're not craftable, so they're nice to make sure that you have a lot before you can put them in your house and look really prestigious. And oh my goodness, hey, look, it's a bound mechanic. Hello, mechanic, how you doing? Nice to have you here. Now we have a mechanic in our housing, which is awesome. So yeah, very good. There is a caster that's taking you out, mate, and he is dying. I just love jester arrows. I was talking to Emma today, and she was saying to me that she likes them, and it's the same thing like with me. I completely forgot, but yeah, I love them the same reason that she does, and she says she loves them because they look a bit like a party, like ammo, you know what I mean? It's very magical and colourful, and it's just really like, it pops, it really does pop. So I can completely see what she means, because I feel the same way when it comes to those arrows. They are definitely one of my favourite arrows, along with the ones that are called Hellfire arrows, which do a lot of damage. Like, honestly, they do a lot of damage. I'm not too sure what the best arrow is, but I mean, I'm going to slowly find out anyway as I get to the end of the game. Which we are getting very, very close to. I mean, we're not close, but we're not exactly far at the same time, so it shouldn't take us too long to get there. Let's take you guys out. Come on, drop me bones. So it's going to take forever to get all those bones, but, you know, I want to see if we can get some chests as well, which will make it a little bit easier for us. I do have these ultra bright lights, which I managed to gather from buying them off of a traveling merchant, and they were just amazing. Like, honestly, they are lighting up the place very well, and we just got a drop there. I can't get any closer to it yet to have a look what it is. I'm not too sure. I think it's a counterweight, isn't it? I think it's a counterweight. Let's have a look. It is a tally counter. Oh yeah, of course. So that I think displays how many monsters have been killed, so that's pretty awesome. I mean, I could add that, but I'm probably not going to. We also just got another Necro helmet, so that's going to be useful. We can sell one, and we can keep one to wear. Now let's kill this angry bone. Please drop me some bones, my friend. No bones, no bones. Right, I gotta dodge this guy because it keeps trying to kill me. Did you actually know, a bit of trivia here, that's actually classed as a mob, that spiky ball. It actually is classed as a monster, but you can't kill it, it's indestructible. So, you know, it's one of those indestructible mobs that you don't want to mess around with. Let's have a look and see if we've got any more keys. We haven't got any more keys, so sadly I can't open that up. However, I can go around and place down these torches, which are going to help out loads and loads. There's a nice bookcase there with a bone skull on it. A skull? A bone skull? Yeah, that makes sense. No, but with a skull, which is cool. Mr. Burns right there, or Father Christmas, whatever you want to call it. There's a jellyfish statue. I want that jellyfish statue, definitely. And I just tried hitting him with my hammer, because that makes sense. Let's take out you. You guys drop down the key, so I want you. And unfortunately, he didn't drop us a key, but that's okay. Sadly, we have run out of jester arrows, which absolutely sucks. But best part is, we do still have arrows that do a lot of damage, which is going to stop these guys from doing damage to me. Because I'm getting fed up with having to go all the way back to my house and dying. Let's grab that jellyfish statue as I wanted. And we also got another clock. I don't know if we gathered the one earlier. I think we did just gather a clock. So we've just got another one, which is really nice. Let's light this place up. And there's a piano down there. Only if you could actually play the piano in Terraria. That would be really interesting, wouldn't it? Playing notes in Terraria from a piano. And oh my goodness, every time I walk into these guys, I'm doing so much damage to myself. Look at my health right now. I'm actually going to have to just take a moment here to breathe, because otherwise I'm going to die a lot. Do you know what? I've just thought about it, right? I might actually clear this dungeon out from having any sort of threats like spikes that you can land on and do damage to you. The reason why is because in my Xbox One playthrough, I've noticed that it's actually quite hard to go in the dungeon after hard mode, so, or also after Plantera. So if I do it now, when I actually take out Plantera, all I'll have to worry about is the mobs in there, rather than having to worry about stepping on some of these spikes. Now I know that you do end up with wings at that sort of point of the game, but there is, you know, it's just one of those quality of life things, I think, more than anything, to do that. So I probably would. Now let's take you out. What did we get? So how many have we got? We've got 45 bones so far. So we're actually doing really well right now. And what is this statue? A Harpy Statue. Ooh, I like that. That's a nice statue. Let's have a look at it in the inventory, because it might give us a better representation of what it's going to look like. That is actually really hard to see, to be honest. I can't really see that very well. And yeah, as you can see, like right there, I've just gone ahead and hit into the spikes, and I've just done 32 damage to myself just from landing onto a spike, which isn't very good at all. And I need to jump, and I am doing so much damage to myself from these stupid spikes, honestly. I need to get away from these spikes, because there is a skeleton coming, and I need to make sure that we kill him, or a cursed skull. Now, come up here, come and get me, you're dead. There we go. And he's dropping bones too. Wow, they all drop bones, which is very, very useful. Now let's place that there, and let's run away from the skull for a second, because I would really like to light this place up a little bit for the future. And oh no, they're doing a lot of damage to me. And yeah, once again, as you can see, I've just died because of the spikes. I definitely do need to come back in here at some point and disarm this entire place. So I'm down to my final 5 bones that I need. So I think we're going to get them pretty quickly. And the reason why I've done this, why I've like skipped forward a little bit, is I've either made 2 decisions. I've either decided to make it into a little montage of me fighting these guys, or I have decided to just cut and literally get what I need and then go straight to doing the next step. However, I'm not really sure what I'm going to decide, because obviously this is pre-editing James, and editing James is going to be an entirely different person almost. So yeah, but basically we should, from this guy, get our final... Okay, we didn't get our final bones from that guy, he was being picky. But from these last 2, we should definitely get our final bones. And we've got 95. So now we actually have enough to make the rest of the set, which we are going to end up doing. But before we do that, I actually want to go through the dungeon and try and get a couple of chests, because since I've been sat here, I've managed to accumulate 4 golden keys. So we're going to go and see if we can find some chests. Now, we have seen a few whilst we've been in here, and we are also going to try and go a different route as well. So I'm going to put that Thorns potion on, that's nice. There's a healing potion in here, Shadow Key again, which is going to be nice, because we can sell some of the stuff that's in here too. So That's also pretty useful for gathering gold, which we can end up spending in the future. Now there is a chest here. There is a Cobalt Shield. That's not bad. Thank you very much. So I don't want to die with any gold that I may have gotten. So I got 4 gold from being in there. And I have managed to obviously accumulate a load of stuff. And yeah, this thing just looks really weird. It's like blue PP. Yeah, it's a little bit weird. I know. You guys are thinking, what the hell? So yeah, let's go ahead and craft what we need. So I think we need to go to a anvil to do this. And yep, okay, we just teleported for some random reason, but sure. So I think we needed to go to an anvil, but I'm not sure because it doesn't seem to be appearing. So maybe we only simply need to go to a workbench. So what have we got? So what can we work with here? We do have a list of stuff. Right, cool. I thought, where is it? I forgot you can scroll. Obviously, you can scroll on the menu. So there we go. Just in case anyone's ever wondering why does your armor never show, it's because I have this familiar wig on. And obviously I have the familiar t-shirt and the familiar pants. So that shows just sort of like what I look like, my character. But anyways, without any further ado, let's go ahead and craft what we need. So we want to go ahead and craft the breastplate. And we also want to craft... Oh, where's the leggings gone? For some reason, I'm not able to craft the leggings. Why am I not able to craft it? Have I run out of bones? Let's have a look and see. So we've got... Oh, I need 110. Why did I think I needed 90? Oh my goodness. Right, so I'm going to have to go back. So for you guys, that was like 2 seconds. For me, it's been 15 minutes. I've managed to get myself everything I needed. So I'm going to go ahead and quickly take a potion. Because as you can see, I got pretty overwhelmed in there. I did manage to go back in and get some more stuff. So that was pretty helpful. But yes, what we wanted is to make the Necro Greaves. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do. So we've made those. And now we're going to put on our entire set. And we now have 20 defense. Oh my goodness, I thought it only did 15 extra defense. And it does a whopping 20 defense. Wow, that's pretty insane. And we get 5 increased range damage and a 20% chance to not consume any ammo. Oh, this is so good. I'm so happy. Well, I was going to go ahead and take out the wall of flesh in this episode, but I am going to save that. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to smash like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. And thank you so much for watching. I've been Super7. You've been absolutely amazing, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Goodbye.